This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the winners of 6 straight, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Blue Devils will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Handoff in a single back formation. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. He's going to put it down and run. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Breaks into open space. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Will not be brought down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. QB keeper all the way. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it now. Caught for the completion. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pocket breaking down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Can he get there on the ground? Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
And the ball is hauled in. Makes the defender miss. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here comes the bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Ramirez. Snags the quick throw. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back. Running with purpose. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Duke. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
To the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And that run produces a decent gain. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Ramirez. There's a throw underneath to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
He makes the grab. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
They call the draw play here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw. It's Ramirez. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. Oh, no, trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Yellow Jackets with first and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The sack sets up second down.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Yellow Jackets offense is on the move now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks free. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. A short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. Breaks an open space. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Run down after a 7-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Running out of time in the pocket. He finds some space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass. It's Ramirez. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Way too much speed on that play.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Takes a deep shot on the move. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They'll try a pass here. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the 2nd half.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Looking to throw it on first down. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Tight end makes the grab.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Makes a quick catch. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Yellow Jackets looking to count the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. The play gave him a chance.
The Yellow Jackets will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on fourth down. Now they're going for it again. He's looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Ramirez. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And now they'll run it on the draw.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Fights off a defender. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass. It's Ramirez. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Ramirez. Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And Now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. He got it. The field goal's good. And that puts him in front here in the final 2 minutes. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Corralling for no gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To his right. Finding space at the 20. You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Well, really, Chris, it all came down to this moment. The offense does their job, picks up a first down on third down, and I think that's it.
The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.